Hi there, welcome to Anywhere, Anytime Yoga. My name is Ashley, you can call me Ash. I'll be guiding you through a 30-minute full body yoga practice. We're going to use all the muscles today, feel your entire body for 30 minutes. There might be some stretching, but there'll definitely be some strengthening as well. Go ahead and put on some comfortable clothing, grab your yoga mat, and I'll meet you back here. All right, let's go ahead and get started in child's pose. So as you get down on your mat, bring your knees wider than your hips, bring your big toes together, and as you sit your hips back, lower your belly between your thighs, reach your arms out in front of you. Lower your forehead. If it reaches the mat, that's great. If not, you can always stack your fists and rest your forehead on the top fist, or stack your hands and rest your forehead on the top hand. Settling into your child's pose, close your eyes and feel into your body. Making this connection with your body, notice how your hips feel. Notice how the tops of the feet, the ankles feel. Notice how your knees feel. Noticing any sensations throughout the body. And as we make this connection with our bodies, let's see if we can keep this connection, this feeling throughout the entire practice. Even if it's only 30 minutes, try to feel each body part as we move. Try to feel each area of the body. As we engage our muscles, as we stretch our muscles, as we move in our joints, keep this body connection. And then start to let go of any thoughts that will not serve you in your practice. Letting go of the past, letting go of any future plans, any to-do lists. Let go of any fears, worries, or doubts. Just let them all go and find yourself in the present moment. And start to tune into your breathing. Follow the in and out flow of your breath, in through the nose and out through the nose. Feeling the lungs expand, feeling the back body rise as you inhale. Slowly let it fall as you exhale. Maybe give the chest and the lungs a little squeeze at the end of your exhale. One more deep breath in child's pose. And then ever so slowly, start to extend your arms in front of you if you haven't already. Look forward, maybe lift your chin, and come to tented fingers. Almost like spider fingers, like the legs of spiders. Your palms are lifted. You're pressing into your finger pads and your thumb pads. Trying to lift your arms off the mat, lifting your chin off the mat, breathing here. And then slowly plant your palms. Inhale to lift your hips. Keep your arms straight. And as you exhale, just lower your hips. Look forward. Inhale, sit your hips back towards your heels. Come back to your child's pose. And as you exhale, lift the hips. Bring them forward and down. Shine your heart forward and look forward. Modified frog. Inhale, sit your hips back. And exhale to come forward. Now come to a neutral tabletop. So adjust your knees. So your hips are stacked over your knees, tuck your toes, wrists under shoulders. Spread your fingers nice and wide, and let's find some cat-cows. Inhale to lift the tailbone, drop the belly, look up. Exhale to tuck the tailbone, round the spine, look to the belly. Inhale to cow, belly drops, gaze lifts last. And exhale to cat. Round the spine, press the floor away. Just one more. Inhale to cow. And exhale to cat. And then from here, coming back to neutral tabletop, let's wake up the wrists a little bit. Pick up your right hand, place the top of the hand on the mat. Try to get your middle finger to point towards your knee. And then as you add a little pressure to the top of the hand, maybe sit your hips back slightly. Feel the stretch in the top of the wrists. Return to center, pick up your right hand, and return it to where it was. Other side, pick up your left hand, place the top of the hand on the mat, middle finger points towards your knee, and then as you add the tiniest bit of pressure to the top of your hand, lean back, feel the stretch in the top of the wrist. Come back to neutral and return your left hand. One more each side. And switch. And returning to tabletop. Let's find a little sway from side to side. Hips from left to right. As your hips go to the right, look over your left shoulder. As your hips go to the left, look over your opposite shoulder. All right. And then from our tabletop, let's extend our right leg long and come up to kneeling. Finding our gate pose here. Inhale, reach the arms high. And exhale, lower your hand to your right leg, side bend over to the right. Now inhale back to center, lift your right arm, maybe the palms touch. Exhale, lower your left hand, side bend to the left. Inhale, press off that left hand, reach up. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, come back up to center. Exhale, maybe the fingertips reach as you side bend to the left. One more, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, back up. And exhale, other side. Good. Inhale, back to neutral. And exhale, hands to heart. Let's switch legs. Left leg out to the side in line with your left hip. Inhale, reach the arms high. And as you exhale, left hand lowers, side bend to the left. Inhale, back to center. Maybe the palms touch. Exhale, side bend to the right. Maybe your fingertips touch. Inhale, back up. Exhale. Inhale to center. Exhale. One more each side. Feel that stretch. Inhale back to center. Finishing off on this side. Inhale back up. And exhale, hands to heart. All right, from here, let's engage our quads, our hip flexors, and our core a little bit. Tuck your toes if they're not tucked already. Then reach your arms forward. Palms face down. Arms in line with the shoulders, and then tuck in those lower ribs. Feel your ab muscles engage. Nice strong legs, strong quads. And as you inhale, lean back a little. Find yourself in a nice straight line, head to knees, and then exhale, come forward. Inhale, lean back, and exhale, come forward. Just one more. Inhale, lean back, and exhale, come forward. Good. Lower your arms, and let's come to our first downward facing dog. Lift your hips up and back. Spread the fingers wide. Hands are shoulder distance apart or wider. Feet are hip distance apart or narrower. And as you can see, I already started to pedal out the feet. So you can come high to your toes, bend your right knee and lower your left heel as you try to straighten your left leg. Inhale, high to your toes. Exhale, bend your left knee, lower your right heel as you try to straighten your right leg. Maybe once or twice more on each side. Pedal out the feet. Try to draw your chest towards your thighs. Lifting those sit bones up and back. And then we'll return to downward dog. All right, let's inhale high to the toes. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward, and tiptoe your feet to meet your hands. We'll land in a forward fold here. Let the crown of the head rest. Bend your knees a lot. Maybe let your arms hang. Maybe grab opposite elbows. And then keeping a good bend in the knees, feet are hip distance, slowly start to bring your arms behind your back. Maybe interlace your hands. Trust the foundation of your feet. And then from here, you can either hold opposite elbows, or as you interlace your hands, try to straighten your arms. Lift your arms off your back as you fold deeper. Keep that little bend in the knees. Now, if anyone wants to try, bring your palms together. Notice that stretch. Breathe in here. Maybe give your head a little shake. Maybe give your head a little nod. And then slowly release your arms. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands to shins, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to rise, strong legs as you reach all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center, finding our first mountain pose. Lower your arms down by your sides. Open up those collarbones as you draw your shoulder blades down your back. Standing tall, rooting through the feet, but finding length through the spine and the crown of the head. Maybe engage your core, maybe squeeze your quads, draw those shoulder blades back. Notice how you feel. Check in with the body. We're going to build a little bit of internal body heat now, creating that core heat, that internal heat. We'll start with sun salutation A, and then we'll change it up from there. From mountain pose, if you haven't already, blink your eyes open. Inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, soft knees as you forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands and come to a plank. Whether you're on your knees or whether you're on your toes, spread your fingers nice and wide. And then as you inhale, try to shift your shoulders past your fingertips. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take one deep breath in and a nice slow breath out. Inhale, high to your toes. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward and move to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, we rise, standing tall, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. All right, go ahead and bring your big toes to touch. Leave a small space between your heels. Inhale to reach the arms high. And exhale, sit into chair pose. Maybe lift your toes. Imagine there's an invisible chair behind you and you're about to sit down. Little tuck of the tailbone. Maybe try to get your biceps in line with your ears. Sink a little bit lower. Let's take an inhale here. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands and come to another plank. Let's take an inhale to shift our shoulders past our fingertips. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Lift the thighs. Exhale, pike the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Now right away, let's inhale the right leg up to the ceiling. And then as you exhale, bring your knee to your nose. Come to a plank here, even though it's only on one foot. And then step your right foot between your hands. Plant your left heel and find your warrior one. Inhale to rise. Exhale to bend into your right knee. Take another inhale to reach higher, look up. Exhale, frame the right foot. Inhale, sweep the right leg back. Maybe you're coming to a three-legged plank here. Hover those right toes. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to your cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Other side, let's inhale the left leg high. And as you exhale, shift forward into a plank. Round the spine. Try to touch your knee to your nose. And then step your foot between your hands. Bring your right foot a little bit closer as you lower your right heel. Inhale, reach the arms up. Keep the left knee bent. Warrior one. Exhale, maybe bend a little deeper into that left knee. Now inhale to reach high. Look up. Exhale, frame the left foot. Inhale, maybe that three-legged plank. Sweep your left leg back. Hover those toes. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take an inhale high to the toes here. And exhale, lower your knees, mat distance. Untuck your toes and find your child's pose as you sit your hips back. Lower your forehead, reaching the arms in front of you. Take this moment to check in. Notice how your body feels. Notice if that internal core temperature has come up a little bit. This is what we want. We want to build a little fuel, build a little fire. Now in your child's pose, maybe gently rock the forehead from side to side. Maybe sway the shoulders and the hips from side to side. Just add a little bit of movement here. All right, and then slide your hands towards your body. Press yourself up. We're gonna make our way into crocodile pose. So adjust your knees and then lower all the way onto your belly. All right, you can stack your hands. Rest your forehead on the top hand. And then as you bend your knees, enjoy a little windshield wiper of the feet. All right, from here, we're gonna come to two variations of locusts. So go ahead and re-extend your legs. And then bring your arms down by your sides. Turn your palms to face each other. Pinkies are pointing up to the ceiling. Now, as you inhale, we're gonna lift everything, ground down through your pubic bone. And then as you inhale, lift your arms and lift your thighs. Reach those fingertips towards your feet. Point those toes away from your body. Squeeze your shoulder blades to lift a little higher. Squeeze your glutes to lift a little higher. Breathing here. Find your breath. Looking forward. Focus your eyes. Pick a spot and just keep focusing on that spot. Take one more deep breath. Lift a little higher. And then exhale, lower down. Bend your knees. Little windshield wiper of the feet. All right, we're gonna do that one more time, but this time we're gonna come to cactus arms. So bring your elbows in line with your shoulders. Palms can be face down. Legs are extended. Now, as you inhale, lift everything. Lift your arms, lift your thighs. And as you exhale, reach forward. Bring your thumbs together, bring your ankles together. Inhale, back to cactus arms. Separate your legs. Exhale, reach forward, thumbs together, feet together. Inhale, separate. Exhale, together. Inhale to separate. Exhale, together. We can do it. Let's inhale for 3 and 3. Inhale for 2 and 2. Inhale, lift a little higher for 1 and 1. Good. Lower down. Let your forehead rest. Bend your knees. Little windshield wiper of the feet. All right, from here, place your hands under your shoulders. Use them to help press yourself up. And let's come back to our downward facing dog. Lift your hips up and back. All right, now if at any point in the practice you need a sip of water, maybe now would be the time. Take 3 to 5 breaths in your downward facing dog. If you need to towel off, if you need to have a sip of water, again, listen to your body. But we're all gonna meet in downward facing dog anyways, and continue with the last sequence of our little flow here. So from downward facing dog, slowly start to make your way back. Let's inhale to reach the right leg high. And then exhale, knee to nose, round the spine. Maybe your knees and nose touch. And then step your foot between your hands. Plant your left heel. Warrior one, reach the arms high. Bend into your right knee. All right, now from here, let's interlace our hands behind our back. If this doesn't work for you, you can always grab opposite elbows. Now, if you chose the interlaced hands option, inhale to straighten your arms, look up to the ceiling, exhale to fold, humble your warrior, folding to the inside of the right knee. Now try to lift your arms off your back, release the crown of the head to the mat. Trust the foundation of your legs. We're grounding down through the ball of the right foot and the heel of the left foot. Now, if this is easy for you, maybe try to squeeze your palms together, noticing the difference. Now, it's like we're going to reach our interlaced hands towards the back wall to help us come back up. So as you inhale, reach your interlaced hands behind you, slowly come up, reach the arms up, and then exhale, hands to heart center. Taking this into warrior 3, leaning forward, come to your left tippy toes, and then take off. Find balance in your right leg first. Engage your core. Find a dristi. Now imagine flexing your left foot, and you have a straight line from the crown of your head to your left heel. Now as you start to teeter forward, that straight line stays straight. So we're not lowering our upper half any lower than our leg. And we breathe here, maybe open up your airplane wings. Take one more deep breath. And exhale as you fold. Plant your hands, bend your right knee, and sweep your left foot behind your right foot. So in this forward fold, you have an X going on with your ankles. Your shins are crossed, and you have a cross-legged forward fold. Now from here, let's inhale halfway. Exhale to fold. Now keep your right knee bent a lot and walk your hands all the way over to the right. Maybe your hips push to the left. And then walk your hands back to center, all the way over to the left, just a little counter twist. Come back to center. Return your left foot beside your right in your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale to stand. Exhale, hands to heart center. All right, let's do the other side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant your hands, and let's just go to downward facing dog. From here, let's inhale the left leg high. Exhale, round the spine and plank. Maybe your left knee touches your nose, and then step your left foot between your hands. Plant your right heel. Nice straight right leg, bent left knee. As you inhale, reach the arms up, and exhale, bend a little deeper. All right, we want to try and keep our hips nice and even here. And then slowly bring your hands behind your back. If you grab opposite elbows, that's the first option. Or if you interlace your hands, notice which pinky finger's on the bottom, and then switch. Now as you inhale, maybe straighten your arms, look up to the ceiling, exhale, fold to the inside of the left knee. Woo, if you lose your balance, that's okay. Just come back. Trust the foundation of your feet, lift your arms off your back, and let the crown of the head reach closer and closer to the mat. Now we're grounding through the ball of the left foot, but the heel of the right foot. If you want to try taking it farther, maybe squeeze your palms together and notice if that changes your stretch. Breathing here. And then we're going to use our knuckles reaching towards the back of the room to help us come up. Inhale to slowly rise. Reach your arms all the way up. And then exhale, hands to heart center. Now taking it into warrior 3. Look forward and pick your dristi. Find a spot and focus your eyes there. Grounding down through the left foot. Come to your right tippy toes. And then eventually lift your right leg. Now, maybe you lock your left knee, maybe there's a micro bend. Flex your right foot, point the big toe straight down, and start with this straight line from the crown of your head to your right heel. And then maybe you engage your core a little bit. Start to teeter forward. But again, moving in that nice straight line. So you're trying to become parallel with your chest and your leg. And then maybe open your arms into airplane wings. Take one more deep breath in warrior three. And as you exhale, bend your left knee, plant your hands, and sweep your right foot behind your left. So we have this cross-legged fold happening. My right shin is behind my left shin, and they're making an X basically. Now from here, let's inhale halfway, exhale to fold, and then start to walk your hands all the way over to the left. Feel that stretch. And then as you inhale, come back to center, exhale over to the right, inhale back to center, and then if it helps, bend your knees a little so you can come to a regular forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold, plant your hands. Now you have one more optional vinyasa. If you want to walk forward into a plank, and then exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take one deep breath in, and then maybe let out a sigh. Inhale, high to your toes. Exhale, lower to your knees. Lower to your seat, and swing your legs out in front of you. All right, finding yourself in the center of your mat, plant your feet, hip distance, reach your arms forward, or hold on to the back of your hamstrings. As you inhale, lift the chest, and as you exhale, tuck the tailbone, roll down for 5, 4, keep the chin tucked, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Hug your knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your shins. Maybe lift head, neck, and shoulders. Bring your nose to your knees. Find yourself in a tight little ball. And then release your head. Gently rock from side to side. All right, from here, let's plant the left foot in line with the left hip. Reach the right leg up to the ceiling. And as you bend your right knee, land in figure 4. Just above your right ankle, rests on your left thigh. Now flex your right foot, curl your toes back towards your shin, and maybe wiggle the left heel closer to your body. Maybe pick up the left foot. Now, without using your hands, can you draw your left knee towards your chest? And again, without using your hands, press your right thigh and knee away from your chest. So you want to find the leg muscles to make this happen. Left knee moving closer to your chest, right knee moving away from your chest without the help of your hands. How deep can you take this pose? Left knee in, right knee away. Unclench your teeth, soften through the shoulders and the arms, and start to transition your arms into a cactus shape. And then from here, let's slowly lower the left foot. Press into your left foot, lift up your hips, move them over an inch or two to the right, and then lower them down. Take an inhale with your figure 4 legs, and exhale, let your legs fall to the left, figure 4 twist. Now you can turn your head over the right shoulder. Maybe use your right inner thigh strength to point that right knee straight up to the ceiling. Breathing here. Find a belly breath. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Feel the diaphragm expand, feel the belly rise. And a nice slow exhale through the nose. One more time, deep breath in. And nice slow breath out. Now you can use your arms as leverage. Inhale your legs back to center, uncross, readjust your hips. Maybe a baby windshield wiper of the knees. And then bring your right foot in line with your right hip. Lift your left leg up to the ceiling and land in figure 4. Now you can wiggle your right heel closer to your body as you flex your left foot, or you can lift up your right foot, draw your right knee towards your chest. Figure out which leg muscles you need to use to push your left knee away from your chest. Without using your hands, find your figure 4 stretch, solely by using your legs. Maybe there's a little bit of core engagement. Soften through the upper body, unclench your teeth, relax the little space between your eyebrows, and then see if you can take it a little bit deeper. Right knee comes in, left knee presses away. Good, take one more deep breath. And then slowly plant the right foot. Stay with your figure four legs. Lift up your hips, bump them over a couple inches to the left, and then as you exhale, let your legs fall to the right. Coming into this twist here, option to turn your head over the left shoulder. Settle into the pose. Soften through the waist and the spine. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose, fill the belly. And a nice slow breath out through the nose. One more big deep breath. And let it go. You can use your arms as leverage. Inhale your figure four legs back to center. Uncross. Readjust your hips. Maybe a little windshield wiper of the knees. Let's find one more hug. Bring your knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your shins. Hug your thighs into the body. And as you release, come to Shavasana. Arms can be down by your sides, palms face up. Maybe tuck your shoulder blades slightly underneath you. With the legs long, you can let your feet turn out to the sides, or if your lower back is talking to you, you can plant your feet a little wider than your hips, untuck your tailbone, and allow your knees to touch. Soften through the entire body. Allow all your muscles to relax. Close your eyes and settle into stillness. We will finish our practice here in Shavasana, or if you're in Ardha Shavasana, but I will leave it up to you how long you stay here. I will play some soft, calming music for 1.5 minutes, maybe 2 minutes, and you can enjoy some peace, some quiet, some relaxation, some mindfulness, focusing on your breath, and just allowing your body to be. No need to exert any energy, no need to use any effort. Just be and breathe. If you want to finish off now, please like this video if you enjoyed it. Leave me a comment below. You can also email me privately. My email is in the description. From my love and light to yours, have a wonderful rest of your day, whether you listen to the 2 minutes of music or whether you end this video now. Thank you so much for watching. Namaste.